Hello, Ambazonians. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening across the globe. This video, we are one maker. I titled the video, say how France and La Republic of Cameroun economically decimated southern Cameroons, aka Ambazonia. So I make sure so I get things right. Save changes. I will make sure so we get them right. Make I share the video a little bit for people then. We'll talk about them. Be very important. Something in the way, if we not develop the ability to diagnose what will happen when we will not cure the sick, we would undergo them. Can make sure I get everything right before I go on for talk about this video. I want to make sure I correct the heading as which is supposed to be reported, which I want to have discussed actually. Okay, make I share the video. I'll share the video, then I'll talk more because it be extremely important. If we never develop the intelligence and the mindset to understand how we direct enemy and master the role and the act and the move, they will not understand how to solve the problems. We know if you understand how to develop the actual mindset to fight the enemy properly. I want to use Ambazonia / La Republic of Cameroon as a case study for the evil and the demonic nature for the hands and way it did behind we and it did behind Ambazonia and it did behind the entire Africa. We get to always put that correlation together and also include the current dynamics which happen for Africa currently. So make us share the video a little bit, and then I will talk with you. I want to discuss about them, because if we not really get this thing properly, we not go fit be able for know how to go about with problems, because it be important. Mindset be very important for the fight or the fighter. I just shared this video a little bit, and then I'll go a bit deep into the discussion I want to put them through. Okay. I think I don't get them through for the necessary people that will need me to see what you want to talk about. If we know fit, fellow Ambazonians, if we know fit understand the beast or the fighter, at times it be very good to constantly remind ourselves for know the fight or the fighter, and for those how we stand. Mo no go stand on top Sansan. The things will stand on top Heartland or stand on top Sansan, and then you want fight giant, we stand on top rock. We must make sure so we put the foot them for the right spot, the right position to fight the enemy way with the fighter. At times, no be how much resource you get up, but the mindset and how you approach your battle, it matter a lot. And I did talk so because sometimes they will talk certain things them or put out. If you reawaken the people the way they don't slow back for this revolution, for get back on course. The one will be Nanjangi. This one, the fight will start for self-defense, resistance. Now fight will be starting way. How long it take no matter, but now whether I'll achieve objectives. You read through the mindset for Ambazonians. Then some people then be the looking like nothing way they go profit from them. They don't look at like from a perspective where you get for fight for save your future generation. That one they will tap out when they be discovered saying I had task. They bite and they run. So once then they become for profit within the organization, within the revolution. We'll see them plenty how they play out within Ambazonian revolution. So some will be exposed and they will live for pay over time. Then some then they enter the revolution for exploit them, and they don't deal now with the enemy where it defeat them, for use them like Trojan horse for destroy from within. And the layers in that for people that don't see on this revolution. But the real nationalism, I call and say the 300, the Spartan 300, they still there. The core and the integrity of this revolution still be intact. It still be intact. The law for motherland, Ambazonia, it resonate in a lot of us. When it don't reach level where every soldier will carry gun for a hand, where he understands, say, I feel live, I feel die, but the biggest objective now for achieve which way I start, I be pick the gun for. Wait to be trigger me for who cause him a carry gun. I start find these people them. When that particular mindset, it don't be imprinted in fighters them, when they see fight it today, then you know say the revolution be alive and active and well. They when they talk say, I no care if I sacrifice myself, we must meet your objectives. When you don't raise soldiers and reach that level for fight, they confront the enemy they run. Enemy way it be used to dey for back, humiliate with papa them for front, humiliate the entire Ambazonia. It reach level where we fit chase the enemy. He run. Then we make heavy strides. Before I really go dive into the topic for discussion today, how France and the Republic of Cameroon they be economically decimate Ambazonia. I don't sit down and make a proper assessment for what happen for we. Take some steps back. When you look at Africa, you look at the Francophonie, the areas the way France will colonize them. And then you look at the areas the way other colonial power will function, whether the British and the rest. You see a stark difference in the economic independence or empowerment for this country compared to every French colonial piece of land. When they be colonized, people say they never ever leave. The biggest difference where you go realize them, na say wetin. Place like Nigeria, you do a deep dive. I want to use Ambazonia and the Republic of Cameroon, and then the Francophone part of Africa and the Anglophone part of Africa. I want to use that one like a case study for we to understand the dynamics for what we go through, and for maybe we understand the resolve and the mindset we need to continue to move through this revolution. Why I talk so now? Because one, when you look at the let's start from the area. When you look at the areas in way Francophone, France be colonize them. You look at the areas where English will colonize them, where they will practice indirect rule. You go see very well say those areas then their economic dynamics it be totally different from the Francophone section, sectors. Why? Because things them like as they believe them for continual function, those and in the Kenya, you look at Kenya, you look at Nigeria, you look at Ghana. One thing stand out very clearly for most of these countries, their private sector they be stronger. Private businesses they be stronger. When you look in the Western world, what differentiate them, particularly from the colonized part of the world, specifically by France? Like for America, one of the biggest things they promote more small size enterprise businesses. They promote a lot of them. They give them tax breaks. They give them even subsidies, give them opportunity for loan money at low interest rate, for being able to create jobs, for being able to boost the economy. You know, if you talk of any vibrant economy where you know get a strong small size enterprise company them and mid-size enterprise company them, now the backbone for any economy for any country. Look at Nigeria. You see, they be very dynamic when it comes to business and are mostly independent people. Them, the biggest employee pool for most of these countries around this time, like they can't be colonized by the British and they leave them. The biggest economic pool, people they employ the most. Now, private sector, not be the government. If you look at very well, now why they get a very robust economic sector for their country, their economy be vibrant. They get a strong middle class where it hold the shocks for economy, and if you hold the shock, and also if you boost the economy, people in the work. The government of this country, they encourage small size businesses, private sectors. Look for Nigeria. Any man they get their own small, they employ people. Then you see how the economy. Look at the dynamics of the Nigerian economy, totally different from all the francophone speaking parts of Africa. Now, make a come for own territory. When France, it be physically move itself, stay inside like Republic Cameroon like a boogeyman, like it goes stay for the Republic Cameroon. When they be colonized with territory, before then, we get a list of companies them where it will be held by the private sector, and you be look at how dynamic and the growth for economy for Southern Cameroon's aka Ambazonia be there. You be get company, Nanga company, if you provide employment. You be get company like Che company. You be get company like the Kilo company. You be get West Cameroon Community Corporation. You will get the marketing board. You get cooperatives then. About 65 cooperative unions across Ambazonia. Before you get credit unions. Those were the private sectors. Vibrant ones. What have you list them? You get the Nanga company, you get Nanga Motors. And others one, I don't list them. There be plenty. There be plenty. You know. So the economy, it will be projected, say the economy will grow at a rapid rate. Which will be the how to call them? Which will be the promoter? Now those private sectors them, they will expand, they will create jobs, and through those jobs they create and people they get means for money will circulate more, the volume of money will circulate. The middle class will be stronger. Now, when France and the Republic Cameroon be annexed with territory, when I look at very well for the Republic Cameroon, that time the major employer now the government. Look across all the francophone countries of Africa, the major employer now the government. The government will it be put in place by France, and through the government we put in place by France, if it control how the government employ people. Now the morals that they be used to school them for creating an employee-based people then for serve the government. They destroy every aspect for the private sectors, small enterprises. Because through that one, for talks economy, any vibrant country, any country, it claim total independence. The first thing we go forget an economic sovereignty, economic independence, economic sovereignty, political sovereignty, and then you get political independence, and then you get their cultural, socio-cultural, and spiritual independence. It will be built on the people them and how they don't live, and they don't inject it in their culture. Once unafi claim about, or you get all those three things under control by a country, then you get full independence. But then, when you look at before they want to enter, I only those companies them will be getting for territory, and how the economy be the boom, how to those companies, other smaller companies they be grow, they be reduced, they don't be tax those companies and because they be that much because they can improve on, they be employ people there, and that's how a normal state is supposed to function. Now, when the Republic Cameroon march for territory, one of the biggest first level instruction where France be given authority, decimate or destroy every private sector where it provide employment. where if he gives for the economic empowerment. All these companies are listed. One, no, they exist for territory. They start go into works for start to undermine this people, destroy them, give them taxes, make their business be unbearable. A lot of diasporans don't come go back for Ambazonia for say they want build, they want start businesses, even with foreign partners. The amount of tax and the bottleneck, even by design, you push them, they just roll forward, they go them back. Even by design. Now the French system that create a dependent type of curriculum where it defeat itself the government and the government be controlled by France. If we want to get 1 or 2 parasites out of our country, now the French people they can implant them for the. If we want to get 1 or 2 companies they exploit on our resources, now the French people they through their handlings they go there for the. Then they go employ una extract una wealth, carry them they go to France. Una stay inside wealth, but no, be poor. Knowledge transfer, nothing. Look, all the structures like Ombe, those were the seeds. Cast bambili, now seed then that way they will create people that will be productive for society. Handwork, mechanization, they will create those stuff. But look at the state where they grant them everything. Now a deliberate act, notice now is now a deliberate and systematic act. Anything where if you bring we to empowerment, be totally destroyed, systematically destroyed by France and the Republic of Cameroon. At one point in time, why Babatunde, the king of Babatunde start and work for the people then, Aijo. He came out with like Midinor, Mideviv, Fonader. If we help farmers then, if we even boost the economy, going to be stronger. When France be say, no, this man they go sideways from their programming, they figure out how to movie, put a better stooge. That person that way don't lost brain, he didn't have a chair. So it will be an intentional act. Look, who's that power come there? Why did we run power come? Why did we give for destroy when I think we even help control produce more energy? All them be systematic and intentional. Cameroon Bank, National Produce Marketing Board, they ground and all. Why? For make you be economically disenfranchised. They decimate every facet for it for it be intentional. No misunderstand and say na mismanagement. No. Now it's why they be even go carry caterpillar from PwC. Go down for you when they don't use them. They extract all those things away. If you even give we means for develop, self-develop, anything way it be there for territory, it be able to promote sort of do for yourself, type of mindset. Thing where you be fit, you don't need the government, but if you work with your people then, no, they destroy everything. Everything will run down intentionally. Leave a seaport they never see one of the best people get the port. One of the things they intentionally want to put down for they want to put Kribi, Douala, and the rest. Now go still for that disenfranchised we. And they put that Kribi and Douala because of waiting. Now France get direct control over those places. They know say it the power way economically for Ambazonia. Now go be that. So every means for economic empowerment for territory, they work extremely well and systematically for destroying. Not be just coincidence. Now intentional act. Now the modus operandi for France. Either they get which we get on the ground, when I work for them, they take her out, or they miseducate una be an employer, the biggest employer like government, when they control the government. Would that tell me how comes a country like Ivory Coast, when France move Bagbo, he hold Alassane Ouattara for paying for any damages where because of French business during that upheaval. And they paid them in millions. They paid them in millions of dollars. When I expect the anticipation of the people there. Every twist and turn where we get about territory, they destroy all. It will be intentional. We're not thinking that coincidence. No. France either control anything where it be of economic benefit inside a country, or see like, look, if you say na Liberia Cameroon, the entire territory na Liberia Cameroon, you'll be like French-speaking territory. You know, obviously the difference. You know, obviously France, it means for move. But this one a case study. Which they bring will be better than what we get up. And what they do, they destroy every. Look at that tickle port. What will be bad for maintaining that port? So it will be like a deliberate act. For the ones the way they think they work with the enemy, like Capo Daniel and the rest. A disgrace. Human flesh. When I see shame, person look at shame. A human flesh moving in disgrace. Whatever that kind of one, they don't take money. Look at it could destroy their generations to come. Look, Kama Wawe, the blood for picking them. The ones where you take money for things that they go stifle which way they fight for. Most their spirit is still for land. Their spirit is still reign for land. And you sometimes when I walk here some family, they say some people wrong, they commit suicide, they get some kind of ask suicide come out. Look at very well, trace and right deep. You go see say their forefathers, the great grandparents, they picking them, they be do some things where it be go against certain norms of society. They became the curse and you follow them through. The ones the way they look at things say they feel good, but things say they whatever they take out like Cameroun, say of destroy the revolution. They check well. They look how the revolution they function. Look, Ambazonians, which I want to talk say. More assume that they shot this thing completely. We not say the next generation will woke up this very fight. Someday, somehow, the picking will grow now they woke up the fight. Now they see that they don't sow. When the ones where they think say they go stop the Ambazonia revolution by killing one or two fighters, support they'll kill, they go show the glass, they don't kill one or two fighters. Look, you make a big mistake. That land will ever be the same. It will ever be the same. The beauty that say we don't inject them for picking and say when they grow, the young ones, we are under colonization. And you have to fight. You have to fight to the last man standing. That is the beauty. So the ones who they can't do this nonsense, like this gong dog, the things say they will stop this evolution. No. Tomorrow you are picking them, will speak for your grave. If you even get the picking them, after all, I don't go to that level, I don't go for that position for talk on your personal life. Because suddenly if you do because of mental, the mental, when you look at your social life, you look at how you start off your life also every day. You know, so you get a mental problem. You get reason why your sibling, your offspring, they go for territory. Might just kill that level there. Look, I don't talk. Ambazonia, we're in the right foot. We're in the right foot. The Republic, never they will think they don't kill the F and slow down. We'll scatter them with IED inside Momo. Today, with Chakaras or the terrorist force them with IED inside Momo. You will continue to die for land. The thing say the past week. I want to stop for one thing. So I might not digress a lot. When I see the way, case na case study, na very clear case for na case study. If you always compare na apples and apples, you know, look which they meet up on. See how they run down completely. What is the purpose? They destroy every economic independence will get them. Every economic empowerment structures will get them territory. When it is about that joke, no. That was well planned and orchestrated. The moment Babatunde the eye be open, by angel, he want to start take care for people them. He start create other things them. When I say economy be grow, it will be purpose so we even give one of that South Korea or one of those Far East countries, Asia countries, them financial independence and financial aid. They even get some seeds them for territory. We get a lot of agro development projects where it will boost the economy. If they just activate only those things the way they destroy them, I bet you people when they go out in the fall bush, they go to laugh at them. Because we'll get everything back. Just talk, say, put on your mind, say, maybe reactivate everything will be get up. Reactivate Tico's seaport. We get a coffee producing factory for Santato. We get a coffee producing factory for Santa. We can produce coffee. But now they import coffee. That una see gross injustice to human being, gross injustice to humanity. And then some of us still think say will remain inside this state. Back quote the famous saying for the biggest revolutionary leader of Africa now. One of the biggest. I'll hear up with their own props. A slave, when you go discover the slave, you know, rebel, you don't deserve any mercy. You don't deserve any mercy. Any Ambazonia where you want to maintain free status quo, anything happen for you, you don't deserve any mercy. A slave that does not rebel deserves no mercy. And he ask, come on, people. When I look everything what we get them. If they don't live with things they don't touch them, we for they fine, far advanced. They systematically decimate with economic structures intentionally. Look at all their game plan now. They put the government, the president and the government, then they control them with the government as the only major employer. Then they tweak your curriculum studies for being utilized for serve the government. No be curriculum will be help una for empower una. Una look that will be at one point in time they decimate everything. Maybe we will get a twisted mind, say technical education na for dull people there. Look the mindset of data. Come for the Western world, they're the wealthiest people in that. Technology, technical education, all this that they get money. You see how they twist to mind. Now that one they get money, but they make people grow on and say, oh, you go through grammar school, now you be the best. You think and then when you prep, you start serve the government. But anything we will encourage and for build economic base, they undermine them or they destroy it in the middle of Southern Cameroon. It not be a coincidence. It be mismanagement, not intentional. It be intentional. Now the plot be that. For any man, you fit stand someplace, talk as much as you fit. But if you don't get your economy for your hand, you'll be nothing. And the reason we talk sometime we don't talk say like for play with it for US. You get a small group of people that might call it the Jewish people, they get money and they control like senators there, members of house and the rest. And the money, in the talk. And if you don't get your economy for your hand, then what you get? You'll be just a slave in a plantation. Now quote this example. Look recently. Niger is the fastest growing economy for Africa now and in the world. Just because they seized their economy from France. How much were they selling a pound? If I people water of that level of uranium, They begin to take out for Niger 80 euro cents. Sell that same coin, not even processed, 230 for Europe. Niger don't seize them. I think they said minimum 200 euros. Those are, and so one thing that I want to talk for, I want to ask Ambazonians, and when you look at the dynamics for things, we will press the reset button, not only for Ambazonia, across Africa. How comes a government, a corrupt government, it goes shit down for chair, a mortgage on a land for 100 years for nothing? He sell on a land for 100 years. Look, any rightful constitution, it no give the right for any government to sell national property or for give the management of national property pass a reign for office. You must either get, after he reign for office, the upcoming government, he gets to re-evaluate every deals where the government don't get them with any foreign company or foreign nation. Whether it be beneficial to the government or not. If not, you renegotiate the deal or you shut them down. That's why government is supposed to be function. You don't take a land, you give up for 99 years. Take a particular estate, you give up for 100 years and put up exploit them. When they give them nothing. Who give you right at that particular sitting to mortgage the future for that land? For the future of that beginning, the future of that land, 100 years. You take it like rubber. You give them corporation run for 100 years. You take your strategic raw reserves them. You give them come around. The point I say, for Africa, every governance will come up. You get, if you get work for the people there, you must get strategic assets. With a 5 years renewable, you don't have to sell any resource out. 5 years renewable for land and strategic assets for the country. If you get a deal with any country, and any government will come after, you go for re-evaluate all those things there. If you don't be beneficial to the people, then you go for negotiate a deal. Don't be this useless with some neocons, their puppet them. We can't shit for chair. Sell on property, na critical asset them for 100 years, 200 years. Make poor negotiation. Look at this on one small aside. Some people use, oh, you are not concerned at digression. China do this, China do that for Africa. Look, the Chinese come. If you get poor negotiators, them, now your fault. No blame them. They need to impose on you. If you don't get people to negotiate properly, if you get greedy people, then they sign deals that will not be comfortable. Now, una blame the government. And the next government will come, he will go back to re-evaluate all those other contracts there, all the critical assets of the country. Each country give a list, critical assets will get away. It will be evaluated by every government where it comes in place. No government no get the right for give any critical asset or land or property or thing where it bring when you call it a strategic resource for the country for give out past 5 years or past their term of office. You don't get right for doing so. You don't take oil the seller. Take gas jam for this person. Take this jam for that person. Take even not be fight where people they be fight for territory. They will take how many 100 or 1,000 hectares of land. So they want jam for now. Which people in this say will they produce oil? I don't forget that name for that company. One is for producing palms and they when a foreign cooperation, the jackals, one of the arms of the jackals, they put a fight that fight for over how many years? They stop them. If any foreign cooperation invest for your land, where we don't get a balance sheet for 60-40, not before the immediate raw materials. Even if you know, look at Georgia from way to way the cooperation you make for the finished phase. First of all, resources supposed to be processed in our own country. Go process to a certain level. Or do they finish with their country, or do at a certain level, when we get a 50-50 deal, they do the finish, they complete it, but they must add value for your land for the resources when they extract them. We don't see, they don't take land, take resources and sell them. I do watch some picture where, look, look, we give all the seized land for all like Cameroon put in our territory. I mean, season. The lands where their colonial deals and they don't come in plan for land, we give for the seize those lands. Go inside the territory and say, don't be a property this. We will take the consequences. The ones that don't go invest, we don't talk ever since police revolution. At the onset, we don't talk from the age of CC. The people that they invest for Liberia Cameroon, not their fault. We don't advise ever since, say, if you get resources for Liberia Cameroon, sell those assets, bring them back for territory. Because we go implement rules for territory way. We don't care the consequences if we don't advise ever since countries now say, we start to extract our resources back for Liberia Cameroon, you bring them back for territory. Yes, we are at war. We fight them with dignity and integrity to build those things back home. And if you want to keep something, if you keep risk, if you make some money back home there for Liberia Cameroon, may a major critical assets or resource the day for territory. We don't care because as time go on, we will take some drastic measures for every property we like Cameroon investor for land. We will either confiscate them or question lands them. We don't take them for territory. We don't know how they get them. And we'll get right to seize those land them back. The indigenous, the right place get right to seize the land them. But like the abuse for the land, if indigenous realize it, they don't abuse them by taking the land and selling it to the Liberia Cameroon. They get right for entire territory, seize them. Take the land back. Or make them sure they put no find peace for that place. And any Ambazonia way, they go take a chunk of the resources they invest in Liberia Cameroon. No say when the shit don't hit the fan, they will seize those assets in that site. We advise better you build for territory, no matter what you go through, it shall be well. We go manage. Take your resources, go empower yourself, or much of your assets, go empower for the Liberia Cameroon. Make it continue the economy, they pay tax for that place. Now your business. I digress, I come back, but I throw certain things that people already know. We don't talk from the AGOVC standpoint. No, they take their critical investment and put on Liberia Cameroon. Because there will come a time where we'll take drastic measures for Liberia Cameroon. They don't can't thief land, thief resources there. For all those assets for territory. And if you did that side, they start do how do you call it, retaliate for that side. Now your business. We don't talk ever since. If you invest on that side just because you want to make money, temporarily fine. But if you talk about critical investment, do one for territory. You go on that side now at their own risk. Because when we start to act some kind of way inside our own territory towards Liberia Cameroon, for things the way it be unexplained, like land where they can land theft and the rest. If they start retaliate for that side, that will be their business. So, man, don't digress much. We not see. Bambi also been a full-fledged university for technology. They kill them at birth. Ombe, it will be a full-fledged thing. Imagine they will produce all those. If they come out with innovations, inventions, get their shops them. That was the vision. That was the vision for the creation of all those things. They decimate them. No, not thinking a mistake or a mismanagement. No. It was intentional. It was intentional. Our enslavement and the project for enslavement we start from day one when we enter our territory. If they don't leave if they don't leave the things the way they meet up on our territory, just leave them the way it did. No control with the runner. What's up with it now? What's up with the now head out? Where would they out? Why they destroy this? They intentionally destroyed the Tico seaport. That was intentional. They intentionally, all the Manfe Airport. What's that idea? They begin to cover the international airport. Why didn't we build that up? All people that try like business will come up. Nanga, Kilo, They destroy all the economic base for keeping subservient. Because if you get your economy in your hand, who can tell you anything? Nobody. If you don't get economy, you don't be economically empowered and independent. You don't get, if you get sham political independence, you don't get meaning if the economy in your hand. Now the more reason now where you see this trio for West Africa, Mali, Burkina Faso, and they go for the economy. They target the economy. That president from Niger is smart. He take the opportunity. They say they carry some gold where they go for Saudi Arabia. So now where they call what 300 million, how many 100 million? You just say I suspend all licensing because now the best way that if you show you find where we go take those licenses back to the country, take the control for all the mineral extraction of the country. That one give you a leeway. Now it's suspended now for renegotiate. If you exploit me, stop, go. And they get no benefit. If you want to break, these are the terms. Now the very way Mali don't struggle, they up his own how do you call them? His own percentage to about 45 from some particular million. I see me go it around one. We've been around that kind of 15 or 20. If you not take control and charge of your own resources, then you are a slave. The guy in Niger is smart. He just say, I don't suspend all license, I go renegotiate everything from scratch. He gives you the edge and the upper hand. How now will take our resources, give some people them for exploit for the next 100 years? For give royalties for 2% every year, 5% every year. Where 98% they go. And the very thing they do for with that. Who oil backers, off where the rigs they get offshore. Now resources that they just sell them, they just dash them. We languish in poverty. CDC, they get out and make even energy out. We owe water corporations the way what when now we create and when government get hand for they see come right this one can see Caesar. We give me for the manager for hand over. Me the for the manager and continue for the extract from we. I'm glad we put the fight, even so put the fight that one TTO. So you know we think that water corporation. You know what happened. You might say, now they go village. We don't join, put on our cashman, put on our investment. But then they'll say, Miss Snake can't take over now. Just take and then we put it, they just can't when they pay bill for that one. When they pay electricity, we don't have one. Back at it. So we'll look at some of the things there for territory. It be by design. No be mistake. Even when I don't know, even when Babatunde become, the ABD sing their song in the 60s and 70s, late 70s and 80s. It start change the rhythm. He look at things so he shake it like a bagbo. He shake it and say no. This thing is I go look at my people them. Now when I say come other scheme they like Midino, agric show, all those other things then. And sometimes they were I be there for Babatunde era be experience them. They be raised salary like 3 times for 1 year, some particular year in the mid 80s. All those mid 80s. Sorry, I don't know about the era. Early 80s, 80, 81. Before the bandi can chakara everything. This touch, this new colonial the neocon project. It's a phobia. When Babatunde started in the late 70s and early 80s, before they want to take it out, he started saying, no, I know what to dance with. I want to take care of my people. Now he come with other schemes and projects. They say, no, this man, he want to economically empower these people. Then, they systematically take it out. Then all the projects, they shut them down. After they shut all projects them out completely, national police marketing, everything run and down. Programming. If you be economically disenfranchised, you know if you talk, they make you perpetual beggar. And that one of the French policy that's why it deal with all francophone countries, where it create the government where they control as a major employer. Anything concern economy or employment for your country, any big corporation, every parastatal, will be controlled by France. With the purpose necessarily to extract your resources, they can go out. See what happened in Niger. Even if that uranium company, if it create any form of employment, it be run by the French, and the form of employment, they extract their resources, they can go out. I think somewhere for Dian, for my findings, which I be here, some area it be locked from us Ambazonians or Cameroun and Ambazonians. Now play with the extract gold. If you go straight for France, straight, it be very secret and private. That's how much abuse they don't inflict on us. This generation for Ambazonia will wind back, will turn everything back to normal. Will turn everything back to normal. Because I don't think about and see, but when you look at what did go on, what did go wrong? No go wrong. Now a concerted effort and a plot. Because if we be economically empowered as a region, let me come up get right for encroach for handle you. They don't be able to do one. Because forget the finances and the means to fight them ever since. But what you do and say they broke hand away will not get the means, the money or backing for defend yourself and for fight for claim with sovereignty. So the first necessity, they go straight for the economy, for destroy any economic structures where if we empower una for even stand for say una go fight for self-determination. Because if we get all those resources on our control, the people come around and encroach, we tell them say no be the deal we'll get on this. They want to make back, we'll get money, we'll get the means and the money for buy weapons. Since start fight them. But what do they do? Destroy a seaport, get used. Every economic, any man we want show say get money, they broke and destroy them. Make a way, the money for raise time to say I will organize and put a fight. That money no be there. So it will be a concerted effort strategically. Imagine so we get that kind of heavy economic powerhouse in our territory. They want to make one to organize yourself, get weapons, and we will fight them. But they come first for economy. They decimate your economy intentionally. We don't get, if we get voice for talk anything. If we get money for, if we arm yourself, if we get money for run around, do things then. Now, why do they come after the economy first for territory? They shatter everything. All business people, they kill them. Or they destroy their businesses. They nanga, they kill all them. They knock them off completely. Because if they exist, they get the economic base. All economic base, they destroy them. If we get that strong economic base, if we don't pick the fight ever since. So they be no. Now I come after that one first. The scheme and strategy, if I look at all francophone countries, the scheme and strategy is that every resources it go directly for France. Every economic resources. So now this way we get balance sheet we get out France. So hydrocarbon they get balance sheet for France. Not for Africa, they did for France, they control the economy. And people they see the way they think say it be okay. They support the regime way they should not until neck. Some will continue to live like dogs. Make them continue to live like dogs still like Cameroun. Nobody the generation. The worst thing I see me of no say they did by people they abuse you and they even fight back. They don't even get right. You don't even get right for born you for this war. If you better me, no even born you. If you better me, no born you. For you see the wanton abuse of your people. No, be say they hide them. It be open now. All man know. I ask myself this question for Ambazonians in way. The people diaspora. Say the war be the war will be very volatile. Very volatile. I begin to make a video, but I just cut that segment for here. I will make a video where I want to tell that video the effect of the growth of ultra-right governments in the Western world and Eastern world even. How that the effects of it on Ambazonia and Africa. When you get ultra-right government, them, in most cases, they be anti-immigrants. Whatever you think say you don't accrue them out of your land, no count on them. No count on them. Now, I will tell them, say, invest more for this war, move free land. That the only place that way, if you talk, say, you claim something when they are own. Now, for your land. Whatever you don't put up for the foreign lands, if you sleep today, we go tomorrow, you don't dig, no dig. In an economy where you think, say, you measure yourself, say, you feel, say, be equal, no. Press the wrong button. You see how to come for you. I talk because I don't see a lot. A lot. Where you should think the only place where you feel be able to talk, say, na my place, na my house, na play I feel go so. I put my brother asleep, woke up, I was no see I sleep and I woke up. Na back home. Get your resources, me all we put something down for free yourself. Look, even with the war going for Palestine and Jew, even Jewish people out of Palestine, they don't know each other about the wrong work. They don't play to go hide enter their place, even though like colonized territory. They don't play to go hide their head. They know. Can we say that to ourselves? Can we say that to ourselves? We are a stateless citizen. So you go whatever amount of wealth you accrue out. If I accrue well, yes, but think, get that mindset, say, look, I want me to bury myself out of my land. That's the first thing. Secondly, you accrue that wealth for who? How you impact something will be a cause for life. We will be one of the building blocks to champion a cause for freedom. I see something where I want to share with you today before I end this video. I will have to tell you, say, all the destruction for economic structure will be intentional. And they go back and say they will fear. So if we get the means for rise, or if we query them, or question them, we don't fight them ever since. Now whether they make me economically useless. But the first thing that if they believe we, just the way they meet up we, they don't forget this right for make them pin or make them we carry today. But we don't hold it for 7 years. I'll share something I see today. I want to share a more look into them. I see something where somebody talks everything. They say, I'll put that out with them so that I will read them properly. Now for CN Cameroun News Agency, they say International Crisis Group has urged the African Union to prioritize addressing Cameroon's Anglophone conflict among the 8 priorities of the AU this year by including it on their annual summit agenda to run from February 17 to 28 in Addis Ababa. This appeal from the ICJ adds to the numerous calls from other international bodies who have urged the Cameroon government to sort out suitable means to resolve the crisis prevailing in the country. However, lingering insecurity raises the question of whether this will act as a turning point for Cameroon. Look, short and simple. We're not gonna pretend. We're not gonna pretend. Canada, you don't establish the fact. So we'll be two separate nations. I will run now on that basis, that premise. Secondly, the AU now a laughing dog, a laughing stool. Now, no serious. Me that kind of thing no interest now. Me no excite we. Me AU no excite. When I say wrong put down for AU, me no excite una. AU be sponsored and run by EU/France. Now, some of those things the way we will look ourselves as a race of people, then we'll get for really knock our head for ground. We'll be a laughing stock. How you expect? They say who calls a tune plays the piper or what they call and that they talk about it. Man when he pay you, now they control you. How now why did you move Dr. Arikana from AU? Because he be the giver for them. How you go expect AU to go against the French interests? Now, would be analytical. That kind of thing, if AU don't get the muscle to put the hand for down, to do certain things for Africa, we'll not say again, it produce results, we'll talk. AU is a laughing organization, a useless organization. I feel sorry for man like Gaddafi because like Gaddafi, a blueprint where they take an abuse and they mess her up. If Gaddafi be there in AU be ready, if he bring AU will be something, it be a dog where he back and he bite. But we don't be so humiliated mentally. We think we will not be sponsored AU as African countries. There's any AU take a should look at into. Ever since they will call it, if AU begin the use for AU, they have not addressed this issue. Call this Cameroon out for what they want. They will go for the root cause, address the root cause for the issue. AU be controlled by EU, paid by EU/France. When I go against French interests, when I leave that laughing dog, that tells we really see a drastic and fundamental change in the AU before people take anything serious from them. Now, when I country Burkina Faso, Somalia, and Nigeria, they don't even attend that summer, and Gabon, they don't attend that meeting. They don't even get that nonsense. They seem like ECOWAS to be paid by AU, by Europeans for control the West, for control the West Africa. When I see that kind of news, I see I don't put a share of foreign. I don't be excited. This is bullshit. I don't be excited. A bull crap. It don't get no meaning. I don't talk say Ambazonia. None of see this kind of post them. Maybe excite me. Now, two things they matter. We get for root of all this like Cameroon thugs and land. Now the focus be that. Focus on taking out their structures. We go focus. No man. I mean, seriously, how people when I see the injustice for Israel-Palestine war, when I see sideways on people they take them, they would expect that also they don't get no moral decency or look at something where it be wrong. They call and say it be morally wrong. They stand on the other side. There are some people I think say they can't stand for. Get the hell out of here. Ambazonians, I don't talk say. Put money for down. Now we're going to move people from territory. Continue to pay a liberation tax. Man talk how we achieve freedom. As long as I can only break down neck, we'll not get that freedom. Unless we don't beat them for battlefield, move them to where they don't get voice for territory. Dismantle all their colonial structures them. We don't do and so we'll do 70% of them, of the colonial structures them. We'll focus and localize them in one place. Make sure that they didn't exist for those to territory them. Then we don't reach levels at talk. All this Any man will pay attention to the kind of news or headline them. I will tell you, say you want outsource your problem, not only you fix them. There is no outsourcing of Ambazonia independence. You outsource your independence, you are handing from one master to the next. We are not doing that in this generation. We get to fight like crazy for free land. We get to fight like crazy for free land. We must be cut out of that cloth. We focus now, put resources, coordinate with fighters for ground. Make sure, say, we push out like Cameroun. No, make you get peace for land. We do at one point that we will then guns them. We continue to add guns to the body, add bullets them, add IED, build their morals for continue to hit these people them till they leave land. The DO, the SDO, the mayors, the military, the governor now target that, now potential target that. Every ambassador will be focused on that, razor sharp focus on that one. DO, SDO, government delegate, parliamentarians, mayor, then so-called senators with the military now will target that and their structures them. Now we'll target that. When I keep any other thing aside, we'll focus on this one then. Make sure they know they be existent for territory. We'll be done with this thing. All the other things are noise. I don't want to tell you, I'm not going to focus on that kind of thing then. You don't get use. We will one time, UN, we run for street across the whole world. When the egg of say, once I leave that thing, when I pull away from that fight, that thing I just waste of energy and time and resources. But it will be good to do that exercise for show the injustice of the world, for show the double standards of the world. Because if it will be a wake-up call for you, the shocker for the world. You know, we be trained for understanding the Westerners and people they get moral decency, they be morally upright. You know, now the people they get morality at a high level, they go look good, talking about good, look bad, talking about bad. We be trained from that colonial mindset. We look them. They put say, oh, every time we get to understand when the news, CNN don't talk to it, BBC don't talk to it. We believe in that they are social engineering tool. They are so-called media will give their narrative. We will believe in them. In the era of awakening this, the era of knowledge, everything they out there, thanks to social media. Well, they say next 2000, I know in the era of knowledge and where everything will be out. This next 2000 years. So everything come out. Una these things now will believe in these people then. The current events that go on for this world, when I see gross injustice, gross thing again, morally bankrupt. Some people I believe in them, they go stand on the side for that moral bankruptcy. Stand for that side. They already anticipate, they expect it, they can't talk on my behalf. With some of them, they be handlers from my country. If you don't be people cease from my country like Burkina Faso and Mali and Niger, una go sleep, una continue killing like slaves them for France and like Cameroon. But we feel we will continue this fight. If we say we will die fighting this fight, we'll leave that footprint for this war. Maybe a future generation will come out and say they came here, we saw their footprints. We will prefer say move so rest in peace because we future generation will talk about them. Anybody chicken out for look at the grab straws, the thing say, oh, this kind of headline again any minute. Forget about it. Put the source for ground. Simple $100 we ask diaspora to pay. We say 100,000 of us contribute $100 will end the war. 100,000 of us will end the war. $100, just all. Keep Ambazonia out of it. Keep ground one and other part of level. Make 100,000 committed Ambazonia and contribute $100 globally. We will shut this thing down in 6 months. We will finish them. We will finish the war. But we don't want them. We don't want to go heaven, but we don't want to die. Ambazonia people, a lot of our diaspora. We don't want a free land, but we don't want to sacrifice for them. We don't want to go heaven, we don't want to die. Shake them. I don't talk. When I want freedom, when I know the simple thing. Nobody say, well, they go and preach freedom for you. So I don't put it, they be fight die with the country. They shed blood. When they go, they leech, they chop their country. Your own turn don't come. Free your own land. By doing your own basic civic duty to contribute even 1 year on $1. So already see drug scheme. But you want to be free. Ambazonians, I don't want to tell all that one are just empty caption them. Like I say, you and they talk on if you and go even put the matter on that table, they talk on them. If we don't see result, we don't see resolutions, we don't see look, I will talk something clearly. The only serious, meaningful thing you don't take place on Ambazonia from the global stance. Now when Trump is the power, at that time, whether some person if he be debatable for some people them. When they start hit sanctions for like the Cameroon, the administration then they pull those blocks over Cameroon, move them for AGOA, take those stands they will take them. They be shaken like the Cameroon, ban them from sending weapons to Ambazonia. They be shaking them. So people are arguing now issue of foreign policy. No. Now administration make take those decisions. Since during administration where they be here with problem inside American they even get a congressional hearing for American for business for problem. Since then nothing will happen but outside all down just then the Canada talks now will establish the premise for which the problem start because other powers they be involved in them. Now, the only two serious young people from a diplomatic standpoint, the rest might just charade. The other aspect I say will imply will imprint them for UMPO. Now I got seed one. Those are the key points and that key take out so far from a diplomatic standpoint. We don't do them. Or it don't happen. When I move on my mind for all these beautiful captions, if we never see something in the ground, like how they say, get out of AGOA, I will start sanctioning individual people for what they are doing to those people. Don't sell weapons to our weapons to those places. We reduce military, this in their corporate. Those are actionable items that we carried out during that administration. If we're not sitting in the move in that light, all the talk over the years, so I talk from international perspective, or on AU or what, we never see that kind of hard actions being taken on like the Cameroon. We not forget the work will get them. I don't say better more the work will think the go. Anything will come out, we be not added. The work will get and say, we get the fighting forces. We will build their morals, continue to support them with food, continue to provide them weapons, continue to provide them contribute money to put them for their hands, make them fight this fight. That's all we need to do. No be any two things. No scratch ahead the raps cross. Oh, the one he talks so. Oh, that one. 7 years and counting. They're only talking. We don't want to see action. The action are with the carry for ground. And now we will continue that in that light. We will be relentless to contribute, relentless to support the fighters for ground. Now the only role that we get them to play. Without that, everything we do and waste time. One independence, but no one sacrifice. If a revolution went up for freedom, no be a walk in the park. Wake up, Ambazonians. Wake up. Notice why they go after economy. Why they decimate Ambazonia economy, or Southern Cameroon economy from day one? Because they will know very well, say, with that economy will be reorganized, fight them back. They're the only tool that will need for raise finances of support fight at the ground. I just come to put out my thoughts on why they go after economy, the rationale behind, and it will be a mismanagement. Will be systematic, will be intentional. Wait till we do. How do you fight back? Contribute money. Your contribution not supposed to be determined by whether A did one or B did one. Now, a personal journey, a personal crusade, a personal sacrifice, a personal discussion within you. I am a slave. I refuse to be a slave. I am contributing this and I'm doing this because it's my duty not to be a slave. I am where I am out of the world, not because I like to be there. If I were in good standing in my country, I won't be out catching the hell or cold. I might go out for vacation or study and I'm back home. That is our mindset. When you contribute for this revolution, no do one like say you want to showcase, no do one like because say you want to talk, tell people, say no. Now, a personal decision, a personal journey. Tell yourself, say, I am a slave and I refuse to be a slave. I'm contributing because I refuse to be a slave. I am aware of my enslavement and I'm fighting my enslavement by any means necessary. That should be your motto. That should be your talk that your prayer that for yourself. When you put contribution, nobody see me ACM. Nobody see me do. If you do that like that, you fight the wrong fight. Contribute and do what you do because you know so you be slave. You know be born to be a slave. You fight now against slavery and enslavement of your land and your people. You fight to protect the future generation. You don't suffer, the suffer, we suffer. You fight because they cry. The future generation, they look, their spirit, they cry on us. They look on us. Save us from this. Save us from what we are going to go through. You people should fight for us. Do it. We don't need our source system. No. We'll put this energy and effort. We'll get billions so that's the ground. We'll put in effort and resources to break this enslavement, no matter where it comes from. Tell yourself that one. No do something like say to show up. No. Contribute like a personal duty, a moral obligation to prevent slavery for your land and your people and to protect the future generation from being enslaved. That's what we know prayers. That's what we know vow. ADF, you come out stronger than ever than ever before. No, we'll see. I'm sorry that useless pot belly people like political money can't make that noise holy. We'll come after the head them. You no worry. We talk openly here. When you talk this, we talk the for back. No. I will take out any of these Korean structure. We'll now say yes, we did it. Leave alone. I'll make some key points there. And the one they invest for everybody come on their side, will tell now everything being measured. Sometimes they will take some kind of drastic measure for everybody come around their investment or territory. If they retaliate back for their territory, blame yourself, no blame us. We don't tell now. We need someone to fight some Ambazonia, they fight now against that. But you know if you stop this revolution, you know if you stop this Ambazonia revolution of quest for freedom. The moment we stop for look out on all these posters, then the moment we stop for look out on all these captions about they talk about business, and we converse and internalize it and now we get for doing, then that change will start at that time. Not depend, me I don't depend on other people. Then be the champion and the forerunner of your future. Be the champion and the forerunner of our freedom. Because we need to outsource for freedom for anybody. No. We're never meant to be like that. We'll not be cut of that type of cloth. We could free ourselves by any means necessary. Be it this generation or the one to come. So I love this one. They think they will sell maybe 1 or 2 generals they kill and then they jubilate. No. Soldier come, soldier go, barrack remain. Already implant that barracks. And it don't remain. Thank you now. We'll continue to stay focused here. Continue to contribute. And I see call on the aspirants. We not contribute our money. You know, man, no can talk for way about the revolution where you know, show me a contribution. You know, show me your receipt for this thing, for liberation tax. I don't get to discuss with you. We stay focused. I look at what shows say economy and the backbone for any country. We will get economy intact for hands. These people will do this bullshit for we. And the more reason why the people come after our economy. We go for the group, we build, I'll fight. We will beat them, not be how much we get, but the will, the determination, and the focus and the consistency. We will break like we come on with these three factors. The will for be free, the determination for be free, the consistency for do what we're supposed to do to free ourselves. Now we'll learn. It not be meant for happen, but the outcome that matter. We'll go to be free, totally free from any shackles of enslavement. And thank you now. Most stay blessed, stay optimistic. We rise. I will continue to rise. God bless all we.
Now, we never see no people say the other people than they. Now, we never see no people say the other people than they.
I will start by requesting our King of Kings, our Founder of Founder, Chief of Chiefs, His Excellency Paul Bear, to order a police post in Bakungo. We need a security post in Bakungo because
I be beg say, they be tell say make I apologize Bakungo people. I be beg that development say me come Bakungo. I say my they say my apologize Bakungo. They say they don't want development. I don't apologize. I don't hear no development. I'm gonna close the school. I beg more and bring back that people. Bring back this school. Bring back this school. Bring back this school. Anything I wasn't apologize for, I don't apologize for. When I bring back these people, then we don't close the school. I bring back these people. I don't apologize. I don't even know what I apologize for. When I say I apologize for Babu people, and I have to apologize because they don't.
I will start by requesting our King of Kings, our Founder of Founder, Chief of Chiefs, His Excellency Paul Bear, to order a police post in Bakungo. We need a security post in Bakungo because
I be beg say, they be tell say make I apologize Bakungo people. I be beg that development say me come Bakungo. I say my they say my apologize Bakungo. They say they don't want development. I don't apologize. I don't hear no development. I'm gonna close the school. I beg more and bring back that people. Bring back this school. Bring back this school. Bring back this school. Anything I wasn't apologize for, I don't apologize for. When I bring back these people, then we don't close the school. I bring back these people. I don't apologize. I don't even know what I apologize for. When I say I apologize for Babu people, and I have to apologize because they don't.
Welcome to ACN.